beautiful friends. Namaste. Let us take a look at the Isis Lotus Tarot Spread for the week of August the 18th, 2025. This is a reading for the collective. Anyone who happens to encounter this or should encounter this will. And this reading is a way to look at the week as far as, two different potential ways to maximize the positive influences of this energy. This is a pretty big week, pretty intense full or new moon. So yeah, let's take a look and see what are the two ways to work with the energy. All right, the first one is the past. Where are we coming from? Justice. So there have been things that are related maybe to decisions that have been made, and the repercussions are what was fair, what was right, what was just. It could be there were some legal matters influencing your life. It could be that a major decision is influencing your life. It could be that there's some inequity or imbalance here, and you're trying to right the ship in some way. Now, you, in the present, Three of Wands, are making some progress, okay? Feeling pretty good, on your way to a goal. And the present environment, Knight of Pentacles, is making you feel like you need to take some quick actions. It could be related to money, could be related to your environment, real estate, things that have to do with earth-type energies. Now, as these energies culminate, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's so much major karmic events, karmic relationships, things that are being set in motion that are really kind of in some ways meant to be, but they can still feel somewhat chaotic. But as these energies come together, the key card is the Three of Cups. So you have to stay focused on the wins. You've got to stay focused on what is making you feel happy, enjoying life, emotionally fulfilled, right? We can't just curl up in a ball, right? Under the covers. Life is still happening. Now, the opposing forces in play, Seven of Pentacles. So this is interesting because this card came up as us in the reading for the Celtic Cross, which you will see in tomorrow's video. So this is very interesting. This is the card that says, yes, there is abundance now, but what are we planting for the future? And on the other side, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is both pentacle energy. One is more about planting seeds. One is more about acquiring more knowledge, more information, maybe doing some research on something you would like to achieve, or, how to take things to the next level. Now, the near future detail card is the Five of Wands, conflict. This could be outer or interior conflict, right? So you could be feeling conflicted about what to do. You might be having disagreements with other people. This is balanced at 5, though. So this could escalate or de-escalate based on your choices. On the Seven of Pentacles side, we have the Knight of Swords, moving forward with an idea, a thought, or conversation. On the Eight of Pentacles side, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is focusing again more on real estate, money, material goods, and wealth. Now, paired with the Knight of Swords, on the Seven of Pentacles side, we have the King of Cups. So this could either be you stepping into a king role, right? A leadership role, a decision-making role, but using more an intuitive sense with that role. And then over here with the Queen of Pentacles, on the Eight of Pentacles side, we have the Ten of Cups. So this emotional abundance, fulfillment, happiness, safety, the home environment really coming together. So that's beautiful. Now, the two final solutions or progressions. On the Seven of Pentacles side, we have the Eight of Cups. So, longtime viewers will know that I call this the Tupac Shakur card. This is the, I don't care how much time, energy, money you've put into this thing. You need to leave the pieces on the floor and move on. On the Eight of Pentacles side, we have the Nine of Wands, which suggests continuing to press forward, being a little bit more proactive if you're feeling this side of the reading. And then over on the Seven of Pentacles sides, paired with the Eight of Cups, we have the Hierophant. So this could be that it's time to talk to a consultant, talk to somebody, it's time to talk to the attorney, it's time to talk to the tax person, it's time to talk to the real estate professional. There's something here about you as you move away from something, you might need some advice on how to move forward. And then over here on the Eight of Pentacles side with the Nine of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. So as you're pushing forward, you will reach another crossroads. Once you complete something, right, it simply means that you have a new beginning ahead of you. But this would indicate that you need not to linger at this decision. You should move forward. So, quick recap of where we're at. Basically, justice. We've made a decision. And Three of Wands, we're moving forward with it. And we're being pushed to make a little bit more of a financial or, again, practical, earth-based decision. We're having to kind of move forward with it, maybe a little faster than we might want, but that will bring us to this Wheel of Fortune moment. The wheel will turn. Now, the key card is Three of Cups. Remember, go towards that which feels exciting, which feels that fills your cup, right? And so one way to work with this is to really assess where you're at and where you want to be. The Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds for the future. Now, is it going to be all easy peasy 1, 2, 3? Apparently not, because here's this Five of Wands. So whether perhaps somebody in your life disagrees with what you're trying to do, maybe perhaps you have some internal conflicts. Definitely the Celtic cross on the new moon indicated a lot of worries, a lot of mental activity. And of course, this Knight of Swords says, cut that out. Move forward, make your list, make your spreadsheets, do your research, and take action. But balance that action with King of Pentacles energy. Feel empowered. Perhaps the King of Pentacles is there for you, and if you're not feeling an attunement to him, maybe he's a guide on the way. And then, you're going to have to walk away from something. There's something you may have spent a lot of time or energy on. You might feel a sense of attachment to this, but it's time to say goodbye. And the Hierophant. Make sure that you make that goodbye within the realms of the proper legalities and all the other technicalities that you need to look into. Hire the right person to help you or ask the right person to help you. Now, on the other side, we have the same progression, but yet, instead of thinking about what we're planting for the future, we need to do more research. We either need to, accelerate our learning pace. We need to gain more skills ourselves individually. Perhaps this is work or, there's just more to learn or study before we move forward. And again, we still encounter this sense of conflict or misunderstanding. And we try not to escalate that because we are the Queen of Pentacles here then. We have to make some good decisions. And remember, Queen energy, the difference I really think with Queen energy versus King energy is that Queen energy is much more of a big picture, see all the little minutia kind of thing. So double check all those financial things. And then, good news, you'll definitely get some good feedback here because here's the 10 of Cups. And remember that one of the key cards was that 3 of Cups. So we arrive at the 10, we feel really good. And then we realize we still have to push forward. We need to finish up, tie some loose ends up with that 9 of Wands, and that will place us 2 of Wands at a new crossroads. So I feel like that might have something to do with this new moon at 0 and then next month the new moon at 29. That makes a lot of sense. So, all right. Well, I hope this was useful and helpful. And if it was, please comment, please like, please share it with a friend. I'll see you tomorrow for the planetary energy forecast and a Celtic cross reading on the new moon.